Microphone check 1, 2, 1, 2.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat your children.
I'm supposed to be a franchise player. We in here talking about practice.
This is what's great about sports. This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello?
The Off the Strip Sports Podcast.
Bro, why you keep taking yourself off mute, man?
But I thought it was an accident.
What's wrong with you, bro?
And I see it like the host has muted. I'm like, oh, that's Calvin. I'm like, I'm on mic muted. I gotta be ready. I feel like I wasn't ready for the game with my mic muted.
Did you see, I was like, yo, what's going on? I pulled my headphones out. I'm like, yo. Then I look, I'm like, Function unmuted his phone, his mic again. I'm like, what's wrong with this boy?
And I kept unmuting it too.
Yo.
Hey man, welcome back to the Off the Strip Podcast. It's your boy Fletch.
I'm your co-host Cal. Welcome back for another episode. Yeah.
See, trying to get ready for the pod. I'm so ready for game time.
He's so ready for the pod. You ain't even let the intro play out. My man was just like, nah, we here. Nah, he gonna hear me today. They gonna hear me today. Whatever, man. Anyway, man, yo, what's up, man? How you?
I'm good. How you? How was your weekend?
Man, great weekend, man. Just chilling around the house. Oh, I just got a notification we went live. Yeah, just doing stuff around the house, still kind of moving in, man. Messing around with the garage, sold some stuff. First and foremost, we being kind of rude, man. Good evening to all our listeners or viewers right now. Everybody.
Hey, actually, if we can give our viewers a name.
Hey, we got a question. We're gonna start the show. Let's put the question out there.
we trying to I'm gonna break it down. We're trying to take this to the next level. Acknowledge our viewers. So we feel like we can call our viewers like, welcome to the loyal viewers of the Off the Strip podcast. So tell them what the name is.
Wait. So we gotta give some examples. So who got nicknames? So
the 85 South Show, their crowd is called the 85 Percenters.
Somebody already beat us to it, bro.
Strippers, Stephanie, right? Stephanie.
Right.
Hey, what's up, strippers? We glad y'all came and pulled up another episode, another Sunday. We back again. We want to thank all our strippers for doing the strip thing. I like it. Do you mind being a stripper?
Welcome back, strippers. Huh?
It's Corey. We need Corey and Leo. Hey,
yeah. Leo in here. Leo's live, yo. He like it, man. Leo like it.
Strippers.
The strippers, man. Hey. It's already in here, bro. We gonna talk offline, man. I got some ideas cooking already, man.
Strippers.
The feedback is positive right now, man. I'm loving it.
Thank you, Stephanie, Leo.
Yeah, man. We live in there. But yeah, yo, good weekend, man. Just chilling around the crib. What else did I do this weekend?
You was washing cars.
Just for it to rain today.
It rained today?
Yeah, I mean a little light drizzle, nothing too crazy, but
that's still like it's. But since you did it, you still get like the three-day grace period. So you just got to do it again in 3 days, and it's cool.
Right. Not only that, I had my car was just dusty. Like I think I saw rain, but I was like, yo, this rain ain't gonna knock this dirt off my car. So just need to go ahead and get this washed anyway. At least I ain't have to pay for it. So I was just like, I was cool off that, man. But yeah, good weekend. And today it's just me and Johan been hanging around today, man. Just getting ready for the pod. We did we went to Target. The man cut a deal with me. He was like, yo, can we go get a toy? Otherwise, I'm coming on the show. And he not coming on the show as a guest. He coming on the show.
He what?
He coming on the show to come on the show and wild out on the show. So I was like, yo, all right, man, let's just go.
He said, take me to the toy or I'm going to show my ass.
Oh, yeah, or it is what it is. So here's the thing. We took a trip to Target, and so that was my deed for today, man. Yeah, he got me, man.
You made an executive decision. He was like, this is what I need to do to get it done. I see what you did there.
The things you gotta do for the show, man. Speaking of it, can you go over there, bro? I don't know.
I thought you didn't get him a toy.
Say what's up, man.
What's up, Dion?
All right, can you go?
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Everybody is watching you right now. Everybody can see you,
What's Kyle's number?
You gotta call mommy and ask her. Here, go call mommy. Go.
I'll call Mom. I can go.
Fortune, please call this man, yo. Get this man off. Fortune, call this man, yo. Get this.
Hey.
But there's my Sunday, bro.
Your Sunday. You see that? Your Sunday. See what you did there? Your
My
Sunday.
Sunday. It's my Sunday, man. Yo, we definitely off the strip. Hey, shout out to my brother Josh is in the building. P. So the wall background. What you think of the wall background, man?
I like it. I seen P. I follow P. Mother_P on Instagram. I follow her, and she be every time she do something. I seen the whole room. I think the whole room fresh. Like I'm definitely pulling up to like, you know, to for y'all to remember that I pulled up. I got to put my hands on the wall or something like. But I'm loving it. Like the energy, the vibe. I like the glass table. I like the little bar in the corner, and the wall is like it was like the cherry on top to the whole room. So yeah, the wall is fire.
Yeah, no, it was just
she did that. Like she did it.
Yeah, so what's crazy is the darker when we was looking at the crib, the darker green was in the model home. So that was the whole color of the wall. So we was like, man, maybe we should do that. And so then we were thinking like that might darken the room a little bit. So like maybe we should do a little bit lighter. So she went and grabbed some paint samples and literally just swiped a couple on the wall, like for me to so when I got off of work, I was going to come and like help make a decision. And then like when I pulled up, like she was sitting here, she was like, yo, I kind of like it like this. And I was like, I mean, it ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I still don't know. But then I was still thinking like, but I kind of want to pick one color. But as we just continued to let it sit here, we were just like.
So that's paintbrush?
It's just a paintbrush. It was just a swatch to try and see like which color we would.
That joint's so fresh. I thought it was stickers.
Nah, that's just paint, bro. That's just like a paintbrush to it. I keep going like this or some. It's like happy birthday, all right, thank you, appreciate it. But nah, it's just a paintbrush, bro. But yeah, man. Anyway, how was your weekend, man? How was it?
Hey, I was a Cali boy.
Yeah, man. You was from the West Coast this weekend. Yeah,
gangsta party. I was doing my thing. We talked about it offline, but real quick, it was like that self-care we talked about a couple episodes back. But I found myself being alone, like on the beach and just kind of going with the flow. Like time was in the essence. I was doing whatever. I was walking. Like you could rent a bike. I rented a bike, put up to a bar, taking shots. And like, I mean, I said, I get to the airport when I get to the airport. I wasn't even pressed. But the fact that like, you know what I mean? I was on my own time. I ain't have to consider nobody else do nothing. Like it was definitely therapeutic. So I was telling the homies about it. I was like, they were like, we seen you was lost in LA.
No fuck on the move though.
So I was like, where I was lost, but maybe I was found because I was doing whatever it was. Like I was lost. I ain't know, but I really ain't had nowhere to go. Like I didn't have a destination. But I was lost, so maybe I really was found. You feel? You see how I just did that? But
don't follow you because you don't know where you're going.
Don't know. It's gonna be later. Wherever we go, it is fire. I guarantee it is fire. Wherever it is that I go, that when I get there, but we don't know where it's at.
It's gonna be a vibe. We don't know where it's at.
We don't know where it's at, but it's
when I land, I'm gonna hit you. And that's what you did, bro. Every time you got somewhere different, you definitely called me. It was like, yo, Kyle, like I'm here. I don't know how I got here. I'm supposed to be over there, but I'm gonna get there when I get there. Like that was really your energy all weekend. I was just like, hey man, do your thing, bro. Like I was a little envious of it, man. But I was happy you was able to get out there and just kind of like just make your own decisions and move at your own pace, man. Like, and that's cool that you thought about what we talked about and just like what it means and shit. Like that's fire. That's crazy. But yeah, man, so good weekend, man. But yeah, hey, we got some solid feedback from the first quarter of the episode.
Facts. First quarter was dope. Yeah, I seen that.
Flex zone pulled up. He actually got a lot more that he want to get out there, so we definitely gonna follow back up with him. We had Pop obviously is always a great time when Pop pulls up. With her book coming and then finally figuring out what Pop means.
We can't tell you this. We can't tell you second quarter. You had to be in first quarter.
Double back the first quarter.
But we found out.
Facts, man. And then obviously our man's Chris, with 428, man. That was just great conversation, great fellowship right there, man. And it was definitely dope to chop it up with him. But yeah, man, I'm ready to. We got 3 more lined up today, man, and I'm excited to get into them. Pause, but we definitely gonna line that up, in the second half. But first we go.
First we gonna make it make sense.
All right, we gonna make it make sense.
Calvin be bugged on the show. You be bugged on the pod.
They got my time out for the day, man. They got my time out, man. Hey, man, if anybody could provide us with the Giants situation, by all means, let us know.
I'm watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Giants are losing 26-31. They got the ball on the 11. Fourth quarter, 10 minutes. I'll keep you updated.
If we could beat anybody, we need to be beating y'all, bro. Like, there's no reason.
Anyway, before we move on about anything sports, prayers go out to Dak. Dak took an ugly fall.
Oh, yeah.
You never want to see that happen to any player. It was bad. It was one of those, he got tackled, his ankle was out of place. Like, instead of going to check on and see what was wrong with him, they called a cart in. Like, Dak went down, his ankle was messed up. We got to scoop Dak up off the field. So prayers to him, speedy recovery. And Andy Dalton is the backup for the Cowboys. For those people that didn't know, Andy Dalton put up numbers. He was a quarterback for Cincinnati Bengals for a very long time, and he's okay in that sense. So Cowboys gonna be all right. So here we go. Let's make it make sense. LeBron passed the ball.
Hold on. Wait, man. You on me? That's like you coming off mute. Fam, I'm about to put you back on mute, bro. But nah. Shit. Oh, my dad on.
Mr. Barnaby, he got body back, don't he?
Hey, we're gonna do it like this, man. We're gonna make it make sense real quick.
Make it make sense, please.
Is that me?
All right. Nah, that's somebody I know, man. I don't even know him like that, for real. Somebody. Some cat. Dang, I had it pulled up, bro. I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. Here we go. The shooter or the passer, man. Let's make.
I'm gonna play both sides of the fence.
Okay.
I'll play both. So LeBron is a great player because he can do both. He can get 12 assists a game. He can put up 35 points a game. So in the argument that I had when it happened, when I was in LA, when the whole thing happened, it was like Kobe would have put it up. Jordan would have put it up. He wouldn't have passed it. But when I'm watching the game, LeBron drew 3 people on him. Like, I got 3 on me. I have a shooter or have other players, and I get assists. Yeah, I mean, like, my assist going to be a shine, but he not trying to take that. Like me, I feel like it was a great pass. But on the other side of the same token, like, LeBron, you're Bron.
Right.
Take that up.
Right.
Take that up. So in the Danny Green situation, bro, Danny done made some shots, missed some shots. He's a shooter, so you expect him to hit those. I just feel like all of what he's receiving right now, I think is maybe a little much. I think it's a bit like death threats to his fiance and him. LA's a big platform though. LA, like, you're not playing at the Spurs no more. You're in LA for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Not LA Clippers. You're in LA for the Lakers. So I understand the platform.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but hey, I'm gonna leave that right there. Continue about
I'm watching it, bro, and it's 8 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game, and she didn't say that. She's not even there. Tell her to finish doing what she's doing. Get me tight. So that's my take.
Get me tight.
He had 3 people on him. He passed it. I mean, what you think?
I mean, so let's refresh the viewer's memory for everything for what we talking about. The new J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Just had to put that out there real quick.
Don't do that.
So what I'm looking at is you're right. It's the right basketball play, and my man, shout out to my guy Shay out in Vegas we did the Hoop City episode with him, and he basically broke the whole play down. And the way I looked at it is like, yo, we all know that there's that one player on the court who's been having a bad shooting game all game long, but if it's 15 up, that's going to be the one to make it 16. That's going to be the one to get y'all off the court.
J.R. Smith.
And that could have been Danny Green. Who? Wait, what?
J.R. Smith.
I think Danny Green is more of a game. Well, J.R. Smith had his days too. But what I'm saying is that, like, that's what LeBron meant by, we'll live by that shot for sure. Same time, though, it's the story around Bron. Like, bro, you're Bron. Like, you got to finish that at the hoop. You either finishing it or you getting 2 shots. Like, that's one way to look at it. But honestly, when you look at the drive, it wasn't even a drive to try and get 2 shots. Like, he was so far off to the right, he couldn't even he didn't have an angle to even draw a foul, real talk. So it started with his initial drive to the basket, but that's a whole nother conversation. But so at the end of the day, I think it's like it's the right play and it's the right thought, but at the same time, he should have. I wish he would have angled himself to make a better decision to either get to get a bucket or get 2 free throws.
But maybe the play was, I'm gonna go to the basket, I'm gonna draw everybody on the court, and everybody in the 3-point line is gonna be open. Maybe that was the play.
I mean,
I don't know.
And at the same time, you're right, because at the end of the day, they still up 3-2. So it's not like it's tied. It's not like we go in game 7. That's about to happen tonight, actually, which I'm definitely going for. I'm definitely rooting for because we just don't want basketball to end. You can definitely, I feel like we can all agree on that. But
so who should he have passed it or no? Like I
think he should have passed it. Yeah, I think he should have passed. I just hate that. Like, I'm thinking 2 steps back. I just hate that he put himself in that position. You get what I'm saying?
To only be able to pass. Yeah,
I think that was the most sensible thing. But being, the aggressive and dominant, and I guess like you can add in like he was hot like, at that time. Like he hit a couple threes, he was balling. You could add that. You could throw that in the mix too, and then just add the fact that he's a Bron on top of that.
So
that's what you expect. But at the same time, that's basketball IQ to make that. Because at the same time, if he would have made it, it was like, yo, how did LeBron see that? So
yeah, like if he'd have made, but the thing is, if he would have made it, it'd have been different. But he didn't make it, so now we're here. But still, I look at LeBron. I forgot who they was playing. Might have been Portland. I think it was Portland. When he put up like 12 points, and him and AD was sitting like 2 minutes left in the third and didn't play the fourth. I mean, I feel like LeBron is such a great player. He can be a icon on the court and only put up X amount of points because he did the passing game or the steals and the blocks. So when it comes to like LeBron, why he passed the ball? Because that's what he did. That's what he do. He passes the ball sometimes. But people are like, when is LeBron gonna be the GOAT, the king, and put the team on his back and make a play? I get that too.
Yeah.
I just that's why we try to make it make sense because I don't know. Like, yeah, he should have took the shot. Yeah, he should have passed it. And you say if he put himself in a better angle, I done seen LeBron make shots in behind the backboard, getting a hot dog in the concession stands before. You get what I'm saying? Like I see him in different wild angles making those type of shots.
Right. Yeah,
that aspect, I don't even think it was a bad angle. He was like, oh, I got 3, let me dish.
Yeah, no, LeBron killed LeBron for sure. And I think that, like I said, if he would have made it, it showed his basketball IQ. If he would have been aggressive and either got 2 free throws or made the bucket, it shows LeBron is that good. You know what I'm saying? So, you can it's pick your poison, bro. And it just like this one was a little bit more poisonous than the other. So it is what it is. We got more basketball. So I'm here for it.
So it's not even about Danny at this point.
Nah, because I mean, like you got the inside scoop. They're gonna get it together, right? Like it ain't even.
Yeah, they get it together. Danny said out of his mouth. Danny said out of his mouth, they gonna get it together.
Danny said out of his words, they're gonna get it together.
Yeah, Danny said out of his mouth, they're gonna get it together. But let's shine some light on Markieff Morris.
Okay. You know what? Let's remind the viewers one more time. We just want to know who he's passing to, ladies and gentlemen. We just want to know who he's passing to. You good? Fudge, you good?
I'm good. Moore's pass, I feel, was worse than Danny missed shot.
Without question, I don't know who he's passing to. No, yeah, for sure. Because like I said, Danny, he was there to make it. Like, I don't want to say the play was made up for him, but like that's a shot that he's supposed to make. But he just been Danny Red all. That's you. He's been Danny Red all season. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, all playoffs. So it just didn't work out for him. So, but
Marquise got the rebound, held the ball for a little bit, threw it out of bounds, and it's still 2 seconds left on the clock. My point in all that, Moore's got the rebound and still he threw the game away too. They still could have made. He could have shot the ball at the rim to attempt to score. Like now, ain't nobody scoring. Like now, they don't even got the ball. Moore's put him in a position that they can't even attempt to win a game. Danny missed a shot. That's it. Moore's got the rebound. Still time for another shot. Ain't even no fans in the stands. Like,
even give him a like, ain't nothing to distract you. Yeah, ain't nothing.
No fans. Ain't throw it to nobody.
I got a DM earlier from a coach, and he was saying that Morris Twins want all the smoke until the game is on the line. Like they the toughest guys in the league, always ready to throw an elbow or snuff somebody. You know what I'm saying? They will remind you very easily and quickly that they're from Philadelphia. You know? They're not from East Philly either. They far from it.
Oh, they for real.
Yeah, they're not from East Philly. But when it comes to like the games on the line, they might be walking a different walk. That's just what I heard though. That's just what I heard.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just what I heard. But yeah, man, that was definitely worse than the missed shot for sure. But hopefully, I mean, we can't make sense of it, but we'll see if the Lakers can make sense of it tonight.
In about 7 minutes.
Yeah, honestly, I want more basketball. So give me a game 7. Give me the.
Hey, so put your money on the Heat right now.
I'm about to. I'm sending a text message right now. I'm taking Miami in the over. Absolutely, let's go Miami in the over, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
And
so what else we got made sense of? The NFL?
Yeah. Like, what's left of it, man? Like, I mean, it's been rescheduled after rescheduled. Like this morning, they had to reschedule the Patriots game. Because of another COVID test. So, what do we?
It's unfortunate. At the same time, Pop said this. Like, we putting these players at risk for why?
Right.
For why? So we can get the enjoyment of watching it. I'm watching it right now. But like, is their lives? Like, do their lives not matter in a sense? No, I don't want to say that because I hate that. I'm not. Nobody cares because they just want to see football and they're really out here testing positive for COVID and keep rescheduling. And what that really is going to do is going to become unfair. At the same time, these players aren't going to get the rest that they normally would get to prepare for the next game, and that's going to start to catch up down the line. Once your body's conditioned that I play on Sunday or Monday, and I get 5-6 days of rest, and then you doing it back to back, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much. And then some of these teams aren't getting bye weeks. That bye week is like heaven. That's heaven on earth. That bye week, like you let your body really, because you keep go on that bye week, give you extra 7 days to get something done. So,
yo,
right.
I literally, my bad. You just sent me the picture of his foot, and I'm all, yo, that's wild. Prayers up to this guy, man. Like, that was tough.
He got hurt. Like, he lifted he held his leg. Like, he was like, ref. The ref was like, get the card. They had the Bugs Bunny, the Space Jam jump. He lifted up his leg, like that. It was that type of time. Like, he was hurt.
Yeah. So, I mean, with the NFL, I think it's just like it's too many. There's always pros and cons to everything. But I think that the cons is starting to not only outweigh, but it's also starting to show against the I just realized Johan wild loud, dude. I just been tuning him out, but I'm sure y'all hear him. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway.
No, you got to say, I apologize, strippers.
I apologize, strippers. My bad, strippers. Y'all deserve a little bit more respect than that, strippers. So what I was saying was, the cons starting to outweigh the pros, being that one, it's injury after injury. Like we just saw Dak. We had the Tyrod situation. You know, somebody else. I mean, there was a list of inactives today from the Jets and who did the Jets play today? The Cardinals. I want to say there was and so not only is there injuries that could have been avoided, also they putting their face out there and they're not. If there's no game due to a COVID test, there's like stipulations, and I don't know I don't know at all, but they're not getting paid. They don't get paid that week. You get what I'm saying? So not only am I like I could be 100% ready to go, but for something out of my control, you going home and you going home without a pay.
Broke.
You go home broke, and it's like, damn, we don't even. I can't even play for the free. Like, all right, I'll just get out here and get some rep. Nah, no game, no nothing. Like, that's it. So I just think that COVID, unless they on some NBA time, which I don't know if that's even possible. You know, this NFL season is starting to internally explode, if you ask me. So, you know, like this, I don't know what the protocols is like during the week for these teams or what have you, but whatever they're doing right now ain't working.
Ain't it. But we gonna see. It was week 5. We gonna see.
We can make something we got to make sense of, man. So, you know, we can't make sense of it. But anything else, strippers that we need to make sense of, by all means, put in the comments, let us know, and we'll definitely address it. You know, as we continue on. What you got, folks?
I want these Las Vegas Aces to make it make sense. We was there when they started. Me and Calvin put some money up on these girls and had all the faith, and they ain't even win a game.
One game,
and
bro.
I don't like that. I don't like that, not one bit.
I don't like that at all, bro. Like, all right, fam, like you hit me. Like it was like I've been watching them obviously from here, being that I'm in like Mystics Nation. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like I'm still rocking my Wilson's jersey and everything. And it's just like, bro, you couldn't give me a game.
A game. We put money on them.
And I hate, like, as a hooper, like, you don't make excuses, but I will say that the absence of De'Arica Henry made a huge difference, because that's probably the only, like, between her and Angel, the only other player that can check Breanna Stewart that had like the versatility to check her.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, and then her energy off the bench, just everything that she gave, like as a player.
Everything she brought to the court. Yeah.
Like she back-to-back 6 Women of the Year, like for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, but with her absence, like it definitely showed, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have nothing really off the bench. And if McBride wasn't McBride, then it was like a McNo. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just like it is. But I mean the Storm are definitely good. Like I'm not trying to not give the Storm any credit. But
Stephanie, you are absolutely correct. We just,
we're Aces fans. Like the Storm, like I mean, Sue Bird, Breanna Stewart, Jordan Canada, and there was another one, Jewel Lloyd. I mean, all of them can go. I'm not taking that away whatsoever. They all can go. We just speaking as fans. Like we just wanted a much more competitive. Like I mean, this is the first trip in the finals, the longest we've ever been. You know, they've been playing, I guess, in a season, but you know. This was probably the best team they've had since the Aces came to Vegas. So, you know, we were just looking forward to like, you know, some comp, like something to happen.
Hey, real quick, Brody, 34-34.
34-34, right up, right?
Yeah.
We'll keep rocking, you know.
That's about the score.
I know.
All right.
You want to put my tongue. But yeah, man, yeah. Hopefully next season we'll get it together. We'll find that missing piece. And be able to like, you know, get over that hump. Because like every year we've gotten better. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten a better record. Our team has gotten better. We've went longer in the playoffs. We actually finished first this year. You know what I'm saying? Regular season champs. Granted, we was in the bubble, but not taking any of that as a nut. Like, I didn't take away from anything because they was balling in the regular season. Like Aces was nice. So no questions asked about that whatsoever. So shout out to them. But before we get into this, you know, our Black Business Near You segment, man, we just gonna give out the game ball real quick to get a just due, man, because I think it's well deserved. Who you got?
Well deserved. Game ball goes to the Miami Heat. their performance in Game 5 was not just Game 5. Their performance this entire bubble playoff to Game 5 is like they deserve some credit. It ain't about LeBron passing the ball or Danny Green missing or more Markieff throwing the ball out of bounds. The Heat has been playing some great basketball, obviously, to put them in the NBA Finals to represent the East. So we believe the game ball should go to Miami Heat because they deserve it. They get their flowers. They get their flowers now, and they should be able to smell them. So game ball goes to Miami Heat.
And I'm not even looking at Miami as if they don't make it, well, it was a good run. Like, nah, I think they can very well come back and win this joint. And I mean, I've always rooted for the underdog. I'm going to continue to root for the underdog. And like just what Jimmy been doing, like it's just he putting that team on his back, but also he got that team also been helping him too. So it's definitely been a team effort. So shout out to Miami Heat, and they definitely getting that game ball for this week, man, for sure.
Hey, Monago put 500 on Heat winning the series.
Hey, Monago, that's what we need, brother.
He put 500 on the Heat before the series started. He was like 500 on the Heat. Okay.
Bad.
Okay.
Okay. All right, man. Well, look, let's get into it. I feel like we've all been looking forward to this part of it, man. And we
second quarter black business near you. What it do? Who we got coming to the stew?
Whoa.
Bars.
Whoa. Who is this guy? Hey. My man said, who we got coming to the stew, man? So, who we got coming to the stew, bro? Who? Nah, I'm stuttering and shit. But, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we got Lillard Tax Services. Lillard Tax Service. We want to talk money. Let's talk money. Somebody that look like us, a female doing her thing, a black queen out here, and I let her tell her business. Welcome to the stew.
So, let's pull her up real quick. Hey, Malika, what's going on?
Anon!
Anon.
I know you didn't know my name. He already snitched on you, so it's okay. I
don't want to call it a snitch. I just didn't want any smoke, I didn't want to pronounce it wrong. I didn't want to mess it up.
I just want to say this clear so the strippers can hear me. I didn't want to pronounce it wrong. I knew it. I know how to spell it. Her whole name from start to the end, middle name too. So now that that's clear, Calvin.
All right, hey, I didn't even listen. I just was.
We're gonna talk. We're straight.
Malika, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
We're good. We're hanging out. Just chilling. You heard us in the green room. But welcome to the Off the Strip Sports Podcast. You obviously know what we're doing here, and we definitely appreciate you coming on and kind of just telling your story. But yeah, like tell us a little bit more about you and Lillard Tax and Accounting.
All right. So I started this company about 2 years ago, and I started out with doing taxes. And then I expanded to the accounting part when I took on a role at Intuit, doing like just cleaning up books and everything. And I was just like, I can do this. I can go out, I can brand myself, I can market myself. And now I have 15 clients all under me, my company. And I do taxes every year from January 31st to around April 15th.
Okay. She did my 2020. Definitely did my 2020. Thank you.
No problem.
So we got some questions for you.
Okay.
Do you feel like people look at you, the color of your skin, that you're a female, and then when you say you do taxing and accounting, and it's like maybe it'll make or break if you get a client or not? Like, how does that work? You understand what I'm asking?
So actually, it's like over this last couple weeks, I was actually going to pick up a new client in Richmond. And he tried to walk over me because I guess he assumed because I was a female, I didn't know exactly what I was doing, even though I can see everything. And it ended up with him actually apologizing and saying that he was wrong and everything. So yeah, I do get walked over sometimes, but I still keep my composure. I do, because I'm a woman, and people don't think like, oh, she's a woman. She just she doesn't really know anything, but they'll be really surprised, and they always come back and apologizing.
That's good. So for the strippers, is Lillard Tax and Accounting your like 9 to 5? That's what you do. That's your business. That's how you make your is it bread and water and bread? Did I say that right?
Bread and butter.
Bread, yeah, all that. Is that how you do it, or do you do that also and you have a 9 to 5 in a sense?
So not necessarily 9 to 5, but I do work part-time with Intuit, which controls TurboTax, QuickBooks, and Mint, which is one of the leading accounting softwares and tax softwares in the United States. And I do also, I'm a senior account manager with them. So I just monitor people's books, and I have a team under me. And
big
team under you. It's always good to have a team under you. When you got a team under you.
Yeah, they have great business and everything. They pay my insurance, so I'm like happy.
It sounds so good. I got a team under me. Big business. What you talking about?
So, I got a question for you, Malika. So, like I said, I mean, we've been doing this black business thing, and then last week we had a couple. We had 3 different businesses come on, and everything that they had to say at some point or another revolved around money. And whether it was investing, whether it was saving, or just what it means to a business. And so my question is, like, for somebody trying to start an LLC, I'm starting something or somebody trying to start a business, why should I get an LLC?
Okay, so to be fair, it's not necessarily that you should get an LLC, but it's LLC or an S corp. Or sole proprietorship. There's actually a few different options, and it depends on the type of business you have, which would be best for you. Okay. So if you're looking to hire employees, you should do an LLC. But if it's just a company that you're doing by yourself, I do a sole proprietorship. Okay. So people kind of get that confused.
So why? Can you explain it to the people listening? LLC is okay. Yeah. I need to know.
So LLC is a limited liability company, and if you're looking to hire employees, so I have an LLC right now, but I'm also looking to hire people underneath me to I can take in more clients and they can start running their books. When you're doing a sole proprietorship, sole pretty much being by yourself, you do not hire anyone else under you. It is literally just you and your company. So, for instance, if you have a
podcast.
Yeah, well, not necessarily a podcast, because you have to work together. So that would be more of an LLC.
Okay.
So the two of you.
LLC boys.
Yeah. So proprietorship be more if you just have one person running something. They don't need to hire anyone else under them. It's just they do a
if I was a notary or something like that. If I was what do they call a notary, right? Somebody. Yeah, that would be a sole proprietorship. Yeah.
So notary, you technically have a business, they can be underneath someone, but you cannot run a business at notary because you can't charge more than, I think it's either $5 or $10, and that's a state law.
Oh, okay. So that was a terrible example. Got it. Cool.
It's okay.
No worries. So I guess I think what you was trying to ask, Flush, is with the LLC. What I guess I'm trying to ask is from an LLC standpoint, what does it mean as far as when it comes to the money part? If the money that I invest into my brand, or what I'm the money that I spend in my brand, that's the only money that's that's why it's called a limit. You get what I'm trying to ask when it comes to LLC?
Limited liability means that kind of takes a lot of the stress off of you, so you can't directly get sued, pretty much. So you have limited liability. So your liability goes down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
It's in the word. Limited
liability.
That's all you had to say. That's all.
So you have sole proprietorship, you have everything's on you with a sole proprietorship.
Oh.
Literally everything's on you. But limited liability, you get more tax breaks than a sole proprietorship as well.
Gotcha.
I can't for that.
Gotcha.
So if you wasn't doing taxes, what would you be doing? If you wasn't Lillard Tax Accounting, what would it be?
Ooh. That's a great question. I'd probably be bartending. I'm actually a pretty good bartender. I know it's really weird. People are oh, you do accounting and you bartend. People think it's actually extremely weird because it's two opposite ends of the spectrum. People think accountants are supposed to be uptight, not talk to anybody. But I'm actually a very social person. I like to interact with people. So I
Do you
would
like to
definitely
travel?
Hmm?
You like to travel?
I do. I love to travel. I'm actually in Florida right now. I will let her
Man, Florida would be nice. How has it been for you? Has there been any change in like your business or how you do business? With, I mean, I feel like not really being that your work is on a computer with COVID involved. Like, you been with any type of any high changes?
No, actually I haven't. I did get really busy in July, which is new, but that's just because they extended the tax deadline to July 15th this past year. So I was really busy in July. But other than that, everything was pretty steady. Yeah, I did get a couple new clients this year, and I'm still keeping with my old ones. So no, my work study accounting is usually online. People really don't like to meet their accountants anyways. If anything, they'll just give me a call, and that'll probably be it. Yeah.
Um, Being that you've been in this about 2 years, you said, what's something that you know now that you wish you knew when you first started off?
All the things that you can track as some expenses that you could write off on your taxes. Like my home office, if I brought a printer, if I brought a laptop, half of your electric bill, anything like I wish I knew that at first. I learned it later. So
Is that something that doesn't matter whether you have a sole proprietorship or LLC that you can?
No, you can write it off as a Schedule C on your taxes. Actually, you don't even have to own a company. Let's just say, for instance, you like sell a bracelet out of your house. You can write it off, and you have like a little designated area in your house for selling bracelets. You can write that off on your taxes.
So even if I didn't have an LLC or sole proprietorship, but I was doing said work, I can, as just when I do my taxes, I can say, hey, I did this. That's something I can write off, is what you're saying.
You can, like, for instance, if you fix refrigerators and you didn't want to like register or anything, you just write it off as on a Schedule C on your taxes every year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely ways. It's definitely different ways. I heard about it. Like my aunt is an accountant as well.
Okay.
I wanted to share that knowledge, and I was also curious too. It's weird because you hear the same thing everywhere, so obviously
obviously it's true and it makes sense.
It is. Whoa! I just seen something that said Cowboys, baby. I don't know. You watch football?
Yes, I must be late. It's 34-34. And it's 3 seconds left, and Cowboys about to kick a field goal. So I assume they made the field goal because of what Stephanie just said. Now I wasn't gonna say it. I wanted your wife to clock in again, but she probably won't.
Man,
but anyway, how can the listeners, the followers, how can the strippers contact you, find you? What's your handle, social media, your website?
Okay, so my website is going to be www.lillardtaxandaccounting.com. You can also hit me up on Instagram at _.illusive, ILLUSIVE . And yeah, I'm pretty good at contacting people. You can see my little business card right here.
Oh, hold it up. Keep it there for a second.
Go ahead and get a snap of that. For sure. I've made sure your IG was shown in your picture. All right, you good. You should be good. What, you was writing it down?
No, bro, she already knew my back.
I was saying
for the strippers. For the strippers.
Shout out to the strippers. Malika, appreciate you. Before you go, we're gonna do a little this or that real quick, just to kind of see, see what Malika is.
Okay.
But yeah, let's go. Let's see.
I like that second joke. You like sundress season or hoodie season?
So I've been doing my squats, so I'm all sundress season now. I'm out here.
I've been doing my squats. I need the sundress popping. Okay.
All right. So, out of the country or your favorite city? If you're going to go out of town,
I'd be out the country. I actually go to Mexico next month, so I'm out.
All right. Okay.
So you work from home for both jobs, like?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, check you out.
I travel for my clients, or they do like a Zoom call or Blue Jeans call, whatever they feel comfortable with.
Blue Jeans.
Okay.
You got your little function popping. I like it. What's my mimosas? Nah, brunch or dinner?
Dinner.
Wow.
I cook. I cook, so I gotta do dinner. I'm a pretty good cook. If you want to look up my Instagram page where I cook, it's at wine.laugh.eat. And I throw down in the kitchen. I have dinner parties on Sundays.
So you cook, you do taxes for yourself and for the people. You bartend, you travel the world all at the same time. All at one time.
Yeah. You just gotta learn how to manage your time.
Hey, it's possible, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly.
Yeah. You can
It's
still have a
possible.
life and own a business.
Even But no, Malika, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you again.
No problem. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Anybody need the taxes? You're based out of the DMV, but like we said, like with it everything being so virtual, like everybody's a click or an email away. So for all the contact information, just go head to our social media handles, and you'll be able to find Malika. There it is, right there on her video. So appreciate you again, Malika. You take care.
Have a good one, you guys.
You do the same.
See you now. Hey, what's up with your boy?
Hey, what's up, man? You back in here? Can you?
What is?
Still working, bro. I'm still working, man.
Hey, he came over there chewing.
Like, what's up? What's going on? What's the move?
Which I got talking about, but that was great.
Anyway, that was cool.
Tax and accounting, so you want to get your tax? And she did mine. It was, like a week or two. But like you said, she do it from home. So I feel
like a week or two. It was a quick little bong, and the next thing you know.
And it was cool. And like she did my 2020, but she like, all right, Fudge, this your 2020. But this year, I want you to keep this. I'm like
recommendations for the futures. Tools.
Yeah. I was like, all right. She hit me like a week after that. You been? Nah, I ain't started yet. I'm gonna start now. She like, you been keeping the receipts? I'm like, I would keep playing. You want to?
That's what I need to do. I tried doing that one year, man. That's like one of the. It's facts though. It's like I know somebody that does do it.
I feel like with that and like it being personal, like me knowing her and her knowing me, like you're the person that's handling your money. It's like, all right, for you to be in a better position than you're in. Do this, and she held me accountable a little bit. Like, yo, did you start keeping the receipts? Like I told you, I was like, nah. She was like, I'm trying to help you, Fudge. Keep the receipts, so when January come, we can get this thing going. You know what I mean? So like doing that instead of going to a TurboTax or whatever other tax service that there are, and people you don't know, you just going in with paperwork. Like, let me get this, and they do it for you. Like, it's just a little bit more personal. You know what I mean? Just it makes you
for sure.
That's it.
I get it. Yo, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah. Go ahead.
It's your Sunday.
Yeah. Hey, it's Sunday, baby. It's Sunday. All right, strippers, we're gonna keep it pushing, man. All right, next up, man, is my good guy, my guy, my big bro. He actually has a tutoring company called the Black Math Academy. He's been doing it for a couple of years now, man. And honestly, I'm just super proud of him. It's been inspirational in itself. But yeah, man, he's always been a math whiz, and like even from high school when we went to high school together, the 1 year we did, he's always just been about numbers. So I'm excited to have him on. And yeah, that's just my guy, man. Let's get him up here, man. Let's do this. Yo, bro.
Yo, what's really good?
What's up, Oak? What's going on, man?
How you doing, man?
What's up,
man? Hey, that's my co-host, Fudge.
To meet you as well. What's up, Fudge?
All right. Black Math Academy. Tell us about it. Introduce yourself. Let the people know what's up.
Okay, well, I was going to start out by saying that what's going on, brothers and sisters? I am your host, your brother, your professor, Mr. O'Neal Barnaby, founder and director of the Black Math Academy.
Okay.
I always start out like that.
You gotta lock in, man.
Yeah, I like the energy. Like I was about to take a class. I'm like, let me get right.
It's all energy, baby.
That's what's up, man. So I started the Black Math Academy as a way to have something that Black people as a group owned and controlled and could pass down to ourselves. I was working for another tutoring company who would build their institutions outside or far from Black neighborhoods, or would charge prices that Black people as a group couldn't really afford like that. And I'm like, okay, on the slick, you guys are not trying to really help Black people like that, even though you're trying to build them everywhere. So I'm like, okay, I can't have that. So I studied the game for like a good year, just taking down notes, all the paperwork they would hide from us. I tried to see it and spent a good year learning about it so I could just replicate it for myself. We call that re-engineering in science.
So why math? Where did math come from?
Okay, mathematics is a way for humanity to connect with the natural world. It's the first way to study it, learn about it, and then, in effect, pimp it for our best interest.
You say pimp it? Wait,
he said pimp it. That's what he said.
That's exactly what I said. I said pimp it, yeah.
You remember when we first learned what the word pimp was? Remember when we used to walk around, me, you, and Josh, just calling each other pimps?
Okay, you bring it up, old.
Hold on, we're gonna get back to this math stuff. It's crazy that you brought up pimp. Yo, when we was like, I had to be going into 8th grade. Y'all was in high school, but we just used to go around calling each other pimps as a joke, like you, or like you big, like just like insert your wild word here and put pimp after it, like. And then my pops was like, "Yo, hold on, look, y'all know what a pimp is?" And so he broke it down to us, and we all looked at each other and was like, that ain't either one of us.
Y'all was filthy. Look,
but it's just crazy, but I had to tell that story real quick. But yeah, so we taking math and we pimping the world. Go ahead, bro.
That's what's up. Yeah. So we're able to build these tycoons of industry where we can build skyscrapers, bridges, these feats of mankind that haven't been seen before, and build an economy in such a way that we're able to prosper. We own the resources. We can use the resources for our own benefit. We can calculate how much money we need to spend, how much we need to save, how much will be in surplus, and then control the world.
Okay, I like it. So I remember being in school. Well, I'm in school now, but I remember I remember school, and it's like, why do I need to learn this math? Y equals mx plus b. I never in my life after school use that formula.
Hey,
but
that's a great question.
I was gonna fail.
That's a great question, Fudge.
It is. I'm gonna answer that question. So I get that a lot to this day. And in reality, Fudge, you have a point. For the most part, when it comes to the higher mathematics, you're not going to be using that unless you're in some field that requires it. However, that specific example you came up with, y equals mx plus b, actually you do use it in everyday life. You may not realize it, but you
do. Talk to me, Talk
to me. So when it comes to, let's say, driving on the highway, that's a particular example. So the speed limit sign that says 65 miles per hour, that is an actual example of slope. That m part of the equation used to set y equals mx plus b. So you can use that to figure out how long it would take you to get from point A to point B, which is in your GPS currently. But before GPS, you have to do it on your own.
Oh, hey, so when you change your lanes, so bro, when you stopped at the corner on down in Vegas that one day, an old boy bumped you. You know what I'm saying? The
First
angle.
of all, he didn't bump me. He hit whatever. You don't make it sound like I got bullied.
My bad. You didn't get bullied. You didn't get bullied. But when you was where you was, your MX plus B was off. Clearly.
Yeah, because I pulled up kind of. You're right, and I use it every day.
His MX plus B was off. His MX plus B was off. Either way you slice it, man. Hey, MX plus B is here, bro. We here. Hey, it's here.
I like it.
Hey, man. So, I mean, it's a virtual learning world right now. How's it been for you from a tutoring aspect? Like, how was it, before everything was behind the computer for the most part versus how to now where pretty much everything is, behind the computer to get stuff done?
Right. It's an interesting dynamic. Before COVID started, it was a bit difficult to get a lot of clients at first because all this was all grassroots. I don't have any donors to help me out. But for the most part, it was okay. I had to drive around to different homes to tutor people in that regard. I don't have my own facility just yet. But when COVID hit and forced people to go online, then everything just went up exponentially. Everybody wanted more assistance and also felt like what was going on in the public school system or the brick and mortar system just wasn't up to par. So they wanted something supplemental to that. And the fact that I'm unique in the sense that I call it the Black Math Academy really helped to focus on a niche market, i.e. Black people.
Okay. So with this, like with dealing with kids and math, like what is one of like the most memorable moments you had? Like, and I might tell you why I asked that question. You seen the thing on Instagram when the little boy, like, if Jaden had $1 bill and a quarter and 2 pennies,
Right.
how much money did Jaden have? He like Jaden broke.
Yeah, bro ain't got no money.
He don't got no money. That ain't no money. He don't got nothing. But what's one of your most memorable moments, like dealing with the Black Math Academy?
Okay, I'll give you two.
Okay.
One of them is something similar to that, where you tie mathematics to something practical, specifically something you would do day to day, something that you mentioned that you're never going to use this. Well, let me show you where. So I had a student, actually currently, who I'm teaching consumer mathematics. So everything in the world that revolves around taxes, liabilities, dividends, things like that. And he's seeing the real value in this because he wants to open up his own business as well. And he can see how this mathematics will precisely show him what it takes to make the money that he wants to create in that regard. So that was always a good thing to do. And something that's really a close second is when I do I call it my street math, where I go into the hood really and just pose in front of a grocery store and just do math problems on a board, just right there. And I also hand out backpacks at the same time. And I love to see the people come through and try to challenge themselves and see what they can solve. And either they can't do it, they get a free lesson from me, and they get a prize at the same time. So I always like doing that.
It's a win-win. So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
So
sure,
strippers that's listening, like, let them know where you at, like what part, where you at, how they can get in contact with the Black Math Academy.
Okay. Yeah. Physically, I'm in New Jersey, northern New Jersey. Online, you can reach me on my website, www.theblackmathacademy.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at the handle The Black Math Academy. So just type that and you'll be able to find it. Tons of videos, content, pictures, practicality, movie references, anything about mathematics. I try to make it cool. So always try to do that.
That's dope, man.
My man. Oh, man. Hey, bro. Anything else you want to add for us, man?
Anything else I want to add? Okay, something I like to teach my students when I am tutoring them is that your goal should always to be the smartest person in the room. Once you're the smartest person in the room, you become the authority on the subject. And once you become the authority on the subject, people have to come to you for advice. And nobody can tell you anything. And that's what's called power.
Knowledge is power, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, Dad. Yeah, hey. That's my man right there.
Oh, you giving me such a vibe, and we talking about math. Like, we talking about math, and I'm getting this energy vibe. Like, you know what? I probably use it more than I ever thought I would. Math is my favorite subject. Can do it in my head in 2 seconds. But the way that you explaining and displaying the Black Math Academy, like, I'm trying to pull up and do a math problem on the board just to make sure I still got it. You feel me? Like, I want to be good on my toes, but like, I'm loving it. The Black Math Academy, we got to do stuff for us to better us because they're not really looking out and not enough. So we got to do it ourselves, and I love it.
Exactly.
Nah, that's the fact. Like, I've definitely stopped and like watched the video. I'm like, I'm gonna stick around because I'm gonna make sure I can figure this problem out. It was one problem. It took about 10 to 15 minutes, but I got it right. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, yo, this is what it took. I remember it taking this long back in class, but me still getting it wrong. But somehow I was able to get it right. I guess it was the big brother teaching. I don't know, man. But I definitely get the energy that Fletch is talking about. And I'm really proud of what you're doing, man. And honestly, it motivates me to be out here. So it's always dope. It's pretty dope to have you on right now. I'm keeping it cool right now because, it is. I'm trying to be cool, man. I'm the cool little brother. So.
Geek out on me. It's all good. Earlier, the Lillard from the tax accounting firm, she mentioned the LLC thing, and I was like, I also like to tie mathematics to real practical stuff. So sometimes I talk about drug deals from back in the day. She mentioned about the LLC, and it got me thinking about Nicky Barnes, who used to do that as well. He had a slick attorney who, when he was riding around or had his people riding around with his drugs in the trunk, that the car that it was in was actually owned by the LLC, not by the man. So when he got pulled over, you can make that argument in court that it's the company that owns it, not you, and you can get off.
Hey, yo,
King.
King.
You talking about math? Look, you talking about math, but a slick way to sell drugs at the same time. Come on.
Hey, listen.
This
You
is by
tryna
no way means an endorsement of selling.
Yeah, let's be clear. Let's be clear. For the truth.
If you're not trying to move that white, hey, this ain't the podcast for you, man.
Yo, Chicha,
Hey,
get the
Cal,
yayo. That's 2 keys over there. Chicha, get the yayo. So,
hey, Cal, let's get into the this or that.
okay.
All right, so this or that questions, man. So now, you prefer the AC on or the windows open?
The AC on. I like to be comfy, and the cool air from the vents make that possible. So yeah.
If we're in Brooklyn,
AC.
all right, so if we're in Brooklyn though, you still want the AC on or you still want the open? Hey,
I do remember. I
you
remember
see my
the
man?
open. Hearing that train from down the road from right on Broadway there, I do remember that. Those were very good memories.
All right, cool.
So I guess it's bittersweet then. AC in the car,
Yeah.
open windows at home.
Yeah, hey, location makes a difference. Location definitely makes a difference. Because if I'm in New York, I want my windows open, man. You can just smell it.
So,
What you got for it?
mimosas, brunch, or dinner? What's your energy like?
I would say dinner. I think that might hurt your feelings a little bit because I know you like brunch. But dinner, I guess get in the brunch and when I kind of get out, you got a reason to kind of slip away a little bit. But dinner for me is a way to basically interrogate them. So I get that sit down and ask questions from them in an intimate moment like that and find out exactly who you are. And if you can't answer my question straight, then yeah.
Hey, so what about So say you're on a date with a woman, right? And like she can't apply like math to her every day. Like to her, it's like it just don't make sense. Like you gonna leave right then and there. Like this is over. Like you're not talking my language.
Oh no, not at all. See, that's an opportunity for you to demonstrate what you know to a woman.
Okay.
That's always appealing to them. So a very slick way to handle that is when the bill comes and you have to tip. Personally, I like to tip 15% or so, and I can easily do that in my head. And actually, you two can as well. If once I teach you one day. But I show her do that real quick, slip them the dollars. She sees me doing it, like, oh, that's real tight. So I got it.
All right, so hold on. Before you go, I could do the 20%, but I'm like ballparking. If it's like 80, and I know half of 80 is 40. half of that is 20. So like now I'm in the 25. So I just take a couple of dollars off, like around 18, 19, like for my 15. 20%. Okay. That's how I do it, and I know I'm close. You can't tell me I'm not. But what I'm saying is, teach the strippers real quick the joint, and then we're gonna let you go. Let's go.
Okay. So let's say you're on a date with a female, and the bill comes and it's $60. That's the bill for everything you bought. So to take 10% of a number, take the decimal point and move it one time to the left. That's 10%. So 10% of $60 is $6. Okay. Now you don't want 10%, you want 15. So when you compare 10% and 5%, half of 10 is 5. Well, half of 6 would be the 5%. What's half of 6?
3.
Now 10% plus 5% is 15%. So therefore 6 plus 3 would be your total 15. And there's your tip.
All right, do it with an odd number. 60 to me is too easy. Give me do like 79.
$79?
Yeah.
Okay, so 10% would be 7.9. Half of 7.9 is
3.5.
3.7 something.
Yeah, 340. No, a little more than that. 370 something.
370 something. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so 7.9 plus 3.70 something would be in the $11 range. $11.30, $11.40.
Oh.
So
we took that. Oh.
So much like her. So I guess I tipped all right that time.
Yeah. Your method is correct. Wrong. It actually is. You're close to it. It's perfectly fine. No one's asking you to tip exactly 15%. It's up to you.
Yeah. It's just the different ways that people can get to the same. Like math is wicked. Like my best friend CJ, he's an accountant.
Okay.
He did something one time. He did like multiplication, but he went over on purpose and then subtracted like 50 and was like, "That's the number." I'm like, first of all, why did you even exceed? But it's just the way he
did it. Even exceed?
Like, why'd you exceed it? But he was like, because of this, so you just take away the 20, and then that's the answer. I was like, my math is different, but we get the same thing. So math is wicked, and I love it. Yeah. I'm loving this math energy, and I want to talk to you about math all day. But
time with math,
it ain't a lot of time in the day So
That's
I
true.
want to take your time, brother, because you got other stuff you got to do.
Before you go,
appreciate it,
man, last this or that, and I'm gonna let you go, bro. Lakers or Heat? Lakers or Heat?
Heat. Even though they're not going to win, but the Heat, yeah.
Wait, you picking the Heat even though they're not gonna win? You want a game
I
seven?
mean, yeah, it's reality, man. I'm a person that lives in reality. I may want the Heat to win, but I know when the chips are down that you're not gonna make it. So
Right. Hey, man, you probably was saying that last game, and look what happened, man. So
yeah, I saw the
I'm gonna see you on the other side, brother. I'm gonna see you once the Heat get this W in this game 7, man.
It is what it is.
On Monday, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on, my guy. Hey, we got to talk again some more, man, because clearly Futch is intrigued, and yeah, man. Hey, good talking to you, man. Tell Dad I said what up, and man, take care, bro.
I follow the Black Math Academy. I follow the Black Math Academy, so Futch him down. That's me. Please.
So so he just wants to follow back. Pay him no mind, man. Hey.
Oh, no problem, man. I see that. Y'all have a good one, man.
All right, bro.
You too,
All
right.
Hey, Brody.
Yo.
You made math sound so lit. Like, imagine kids be like, I don't want to do math. And then get up there, do his thing. Like, I don't care about the 50%, but I don't care, but teach me about the 50%. Like, how can I do it real quick? Like, but that's what
I can do it real quick, and I can be smooth like this.
Right. Yeah, like that was dope. And like, I love math, so for him to do that and like, in a way, just taught me something about math. And I'm 28 years old, and he just taught me a whole little.
Got you right. He got you together.
Yeah, got me together with a little situation. So look, now I'm gonna go to my mimosa junk, the brunch, and be like, Shorty, what's 20%? I don't know. Shorty, if you just move the decimal place, put that down the middle. What? Nothing. You feel me? Like, but that was a vibe. That was a vibe.
That was a vibe, man. Hey, for sure, man. Hey, I was definitely excited to have my bro, man. Like that's cool, man. He's like I said, like he's definitely an inspiration. Like just seeing his just seeing what he's doing at the grocery stores and just being out there, like being out and then tutoring all the time. And man, math is like I said, like why math? But obviously, as you can see, that's why. So. I had to show that. Yeah, I had to show that, man. But hey, we about to clean it up with our last black business, our last black brand for the second quarter, and we couldn't help it. It's just the way we are as people, as a podcast, as the OTS. We just gonna take it back to Virginia. Like we couldn't.
Got to.
Like you just gotta understand the talent that comes out of that pool. Like it ain't just. The folks mainstream, like we got superstars on our level too. So it's hard to like neglect. Mm-hmm. It's hard to neglect the 7-5. So yeah, we're gonna keep it on. But yeah, Fush, I'm gonna let you rock because
without further ado, we got Cuttas. She has a restaurant, and I'm not gonna do too much. She got her function in 7-5. I know Cuttas from little. I knew her probably majority of my life. And it's wild because 7-5 is so in tune, so tight. Calvin knows one of like her best friend.
Right. And I always would hear like or see her or see this kitchen. I'm like, I was just never in town or I was just like never in a position to actually pull up. But I kept seeing it. So like you don't keep going somewhere that's trash. You know what I'm saying? You don't keep going somewhere that's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like it was consistently every time like they was in town, that's where they going. So I was just like, all right, so now you're telling me I got to make a decision between Chickasee or the kitchen, or I need to go to both. You
got to go to both.
Fine too, which is completely fine too. But I haven't been to the kitchen yet, so I'm looking forward.
Neither have I. Hey, like you said, I've seen it, the reviews, and of course, like she 7-5 family. Yeah, I mean, I know her mother. She know my mother. Like. So let's bring
Let's get on, man. Let's get this big cut on, man. Hey, we've been talking about you all day. Cutter, what's up? What's up, Cutter?
Hello.
How are you?
Fine. I'm fine. How are y'all?
So I'm cool. Yeah, we can hear you. Good. You're perfect. So I saw you make that face when I said, Chickasee or the kitchen. So or Cuttas Kitchen. The only reason why I said that is because like since
everybody knows
Virginia. Yeah, since I left Virginia, I don't come to Virginia and not go to Chickasee. Okay. So what I was trying to say is, do I need to go to Virginia and like not? I gotta go to Cuttas Kitchen.
Luckily, I serve breakfast, so it's no really conflict.
Oh, okay. So it's a little
So you
different.
can hit the Cutter in the morning.
Exactly.
I see what
and
you
then
did
double
there.
up on the way back from. Okay, I like that. I like it. Okay.
Hey, so before we go on, you already know what I got to do. Look, I'm gonna let you finish, Cutter, but you do breakfast is like bottomless type breakfast, like.
Like who you talking to here?
Like what? Everybody has some bottoms, and but we do brunch and breakfast food. Everything's homemade, made to order, fresh stuff. We know all the ingredients that are in our food. Yeah, that type of stuff. So,
tell the people, let them know who you are, where you at, and about.
So my name is Erica, but most people call me Cutter. I'm from Hampton, Virginia. Cuttas Kitchen had started out of my house back in 2015. We did it for 3 years out of the house. And then I got my first building in 2018. And then we opened in 2019. Okay. And so it's been a year and a half.
How was business? How was business? Let's say, how was business? And then how was the business with this COVID situation?
Actually, I'm not even mad at COVID. It actually helped me a lot.
Okay.
I closed down for 2 months, which I'm not complaining about that neither. But when we opened back up, we were doing very, very well. Like, it helped so much. But once the little $600 checks when you drop the sales, so. But we still do other things outside of just the restaurant. We do catering, and I also do vendor events and stuff like that too. So, other than that, I mean, it's been great. I was supposed to do Rolling Loud, so that kind of.
Oh, you know what? I saw that post. I saw that too.
Loud. Ooh, wrong festival.
It was somewhere in Philly, though.
Something in the water. We were supposed to do something in the water. We did Rolling Loud last year.
I was about to say, but you did do Rolling Loud, though.
Yes. We did the one in New York.
I was about to say, but you did do Rolling Loud.
That's dope. You had something, Calvin?
Yeah, my question was, like you was doing it out your crib for 3 years. When did you say like, yo, I'm taking it to the next level and I'm getting my own building? Like, when did you realize that? Like, did something happen, or was it just like, this is just you saw the success and trajectory is like we going up?
No, actually, I already knew I wanted a restaurant, but so doing it out the house was just kind of like a foot into the game and to build some clientele, get my name out there and stuff like that. I think the point where I decided I was going to get a restaurant, I was just kind of in a space where I was just like, I'm just working every day, which I didn't mind. I liked my job at the time. But it was either that I was going to use the money that I have now to move, or I was going to start my business. So I ended up finding a building a week later. And so I went with the restaurant idea instead.
Went with that. We're going to put our dreams on. We're not putting these dreams on hold.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I had a culinary degree. I had to put it into work.
Yeah, you had to, for sure.
Oh, that's dope. You actually use your degree. That's crazy.
Yes. I was going to say, unlike most people, I do use my degree.
Yeah. Right. Like a culinary degree is like, yo, what? Because like, I mean, you get a finance degree, you can get a bachelor's
biology degree.
You get a biology degree, you know what I'm saying? But you get a culinary degree. What left you want to make? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go from firefighter, like
working in the culinary field that have culinary degrees.
Well, really? What do they do? Out of curiosity.
Honestly, I don't know, but
it ain't culinary.
I'm just wondering, like, what could that translate?
Like, I have a friend right now,
on paper.
She cooks, but I'm trying to get her into the catering side of things now, because she talking about she wants to go get a nursing degree now. So I'm like, nah.
You can do this culinary work. Yeah, you got culinary degree over here. Yeah, man.
So
for sure.
Slowly weighing her down slowly.
I got you.
Hey, Cutter, you 7 days a week? Like I'm asking in a sense of like, what's your schedule as the big boss? What you do? Like how do you set yourself off?
It's not Well, right now we don't have any employees. It's just me and my mom. So
Okay.
I am the cook. I am in charge of marketing. I am in charge of financing. I am in charge of everything. So
you're doing it all. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom helps. She runs the register and stuff like that, and she's
Got you.
part of the customer experience.
So with you doing it all, like, I guess, what's a future, like, what's the future for you? Like, employees, I would want to say, what do you have in mind?
That's kind of where I'm at right now with it. Because I do want to get employees, but at the same time, I like me being in the kitchen. I like being in control of everything. So I'm learning how to deal with that and try to pull back. But also right now I'm just working on making the business fit around me, if that makes sense. So I was 6 days a week. Now I'm 5 days a week. And that's just to free up to do more catering stuff and do other things. So I kind of want to like make my restaurant almost some way not non-traditional. Lower the expectations to create a higher customer service presence in it.
So what kind of food? What's your food?
What kind of food? We do brunch, so we do French toast, waffles. Shrimp and grits is the #1 seller. We have skillet. What else do we have? Salmon cakes. Homemade lemonades. It's just a little bit.
I'm hungry. Hey, salmon for brunch is I was never a shrimp and grits fan until like the brunch vibe became a thing. Like you would have never ever called me eating shrimp and grits, but now I'm like, let me try your shrimp and grits.
I would say
you got it on the menu.
Everybody does them different, so that's why.
Yeah, is that for sure?
You could go to different places and get completely different
ones. So it's like when you see it on the menu, you might have to just eat your shot. Like
because mine, a lot of people are shocked because it's like a cream sauce. So a lot of people are like, this is your shrimp and grits. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and try it. But they love it.
It's different, yeah. I feel you.
That's what I'm trying to do is bring some different items and make them normal for everyday people. Like we do a lot of vegetables and stuff like that. And I even realized that a lot of people don't eat vegetables.
They need to.
Which is weird to me. Like I had somebody actually say she never had spinach before. That was
they missing out. A good spinach.
Everybody know Popeye. You gotta eat it just to see
a good spinach side. Yeah.
But I feel like those that's necessary for an omelet and stuff like that. So I just try to make it good so you just eat it and you won't even think about it.
Sure.
I'm gonna piggyback off of like our first guest. She's in tax and accounting, so you do have an LLC because you're eventually kind of in a way looking to get employees.
Actually, right now I am a sole proprietor.
Got you.
I just recently got a accountant, so we are working on changing into a LLC. Because for the time being, sole proprietorship got me where I'm at right now. So
made sense. Sole proprietor
what I
made
had
sense.
to do to get to the next step. So.
And you can do that. Like you can definitely go. So if you were to switch, you would just you would just be done with the sole proprietor and just be on the LLC vibe.
Yes. But we're just making sure that I'm filed under the right LLC too. So
gotcha.
For my business personally.
Got you. So since you said you do it all, I kind of got a 2-part question for you. Like, what's your favorite and least favorite dish to make? And then also, being that you do it all from, like you said, the marketing, the cooking, being in the kitchen, and then, like just being the creative mind behind it, I kind of empathize with you a bit in that regard when it comes to not necessarily. What's your favorite part to that? As well.
You said what's my what?
So I guess first question is what's your I'm all over the place. I'm wilding. What's your favorite food to make and your least favorite dish to make? Your favorite dish, your least favorite dish. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I don't think I have a least favorite because they're all things I made the menu based on me. So
okay, so you love everything that you make. Okay.
Yeah, so
right.
I mean, I like everything to make. My favorite is the skillet. I think a lot of people don't expect the flavors that come with it, so it's good to see the shocker on everybody's face. That's one that I've really never seen nobody say they didn't like. So I think that might be my favorite, or the French toast.
Okay.
I'm so type hungry right now.
Right, like I'm like low key, like yo, what is
Shrimp and dip, salmon cakes?
Like,
I don't even like cakes, but
man, like,
it just sounds like I like it now.
Right, like I had to send Pete my order early, and I'm like, yo, that joint should have been here by now, bro. Like, Dion, Johan should have been straight, like taken care of by now. He shouldn't be popping up no more, because which also means the food is here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get the connection. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't hear him, but I hear the food. But nah, I feel you. So, what's one thing that I guess the average person wouldn't know when it comes to running a kitchen? Like somebody like me and Futch, like yo, as like you, like running from doing it all, like you said. What's something that like we wouldn't just like realize like you got to think about?
Mom on the podcast.
I'm trying to think.
He gonna Futch Mom on the podcast.
You said what?
No, I was listening to Futch. So, okay, I'll ask you a different question then.
Yeah,
so,
I was gonna say,
you confusing everybody.
I mean, it was all right.
You got it. You got it. Just say it though. You got it.
So, yes.
I know
you. I ain't even say that. All right, I'm done. Go ahead, Futch. You got it.
Hey, Cuttas, so boom.
So boom.
Hey, that skillet, do it come out like the Applebee's joint when it be sizzling? Hey, you know you at Applebee's and you hear that thing sizzling.
You hear that sizzling?
Everybody be like,
it's either it ain't for you or it's for you. It's either one or the other, bro.
Hey, do your skillet sizzle like the Applebee's skillet?
Nah, it's hot though. It's not on the skillet. It's not on the sizzling skillet, but it is hot.
My man said the sizzle like the Applebee's skillet, bro. Like
everybody know that sizzle.
Everybody know.
Exactly.
Nah, everybody know the Applebee's though. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Let me see if I got anything else for you, Cutter, man.
Is it something that you want to like say that you didn't say, let the people know?
Nah.
Do people be trying to get a deal? Like, look,
come to Cuttas.
Yeah, that was my question. Yeah.
What happened?
Do people be like, yo, let me get the catering service for like $200? Like, do they be trying to, you know what I mean, like make it unreasonable?
Yes, a lot of people think catering is cheap. It's not. So they don't necessarily ask for. I haven't had nobody ask for a discount, not recently, but I've been doing that for a while. But I do get a lot of people that don't write back. So
that don't write back.
It is what it is. But
they don't ask for a discount. They just don't write back.
Yeah, they don't write back. But I mean, it's cool. I mean, sometimes we can negotiate things and make it work for people, but people just don't write back. So it is.
Yeah.
I appreciate my customers that don't mind the price. I've even had some people tell me I ain't charging enough. So I'm like, okay, well.
Oh, that's
okay.
Good.
That's a good. That's a good problem to have.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have. I was going to ask you.
I mean, people that think it's too expensive, I get it, but I'm not holding nothing against nobody.
Right.
Because it's a lot of people out here that don't money. So.
For sure. I got you, Cutter. Let me think. I'm trying to see if I have anything else what's the definition of success for a chef?
Ooh,
in her own kitchen. What is like, yo, I made it?
I guess for everybody it's different. Because I mean, to be a chef, you don't necessarily have to own a restaurant. You don't necessarily like everybody's version of success is different. Mine is just focused on just my restaurant. I just want to be able to travel more and still be working, like food. And just honestly, having customers is a success for me.
Having what? Say one more time.
Happy customers is
happy customers.
Success for me.
Hey, yeah, I done been places and like, man, this food was busting. Like, I just
Like
so.
The customers that I get, they make me feel good because they love it, especially being in a new area. Because when I did it from home, I was in Hampton, so going to Norfolk, I was a little nervous about people coming over there. But I get people that come from Hampton. Sure, I get people who come from Suffolk and Portsmouth and everywhere.
Traveling to Cuttas Kitchen, you got to check them hours, bro.
And then the reviews are out of this world, and they're from people that I barely know, so that is always great.
That's good. That's what's up.
Yeah, I want to travel more and cook. That would be a success for me and be happy and financially stable.
For sure. No, I mean everything is a grind for sure. I mean everything is.
But all my businesses just need to be successful. That's all I need.
So you got a couple different things going on.
Yes. Well,
okay. You doing that?
Yeah, I mean I've been doing hair since high school, so I mean that's fun. I've been licensed for 10 years. So.
Oh wow, okay. Hair game crazy. Wow.
Hey,
yeah.
You gonna get me right? I got the Cam Newton popping off and I like it. But you
I
gonna
can
look, you knew me most of my life. You ain't never seen me looking like this.
Exactly.
Ever.
I was gonna say I've known you probably since middle school. That's crazy.
That's tough. What a time. What a time.
Hey, real quick, let me read a review. My husband and I were supposed to get. Oh, never mind.
Wait, what?
You not reading that review?
That was a new review for me too. I was gonna say, what is that?
Yo, let's read the review. Wait, you not gonna read it?
Read the review.
Read it. Nah, you gotta read the review, bro. You gotta read the review now.
Look, hold on. I put in Cuttas Kitchen.
You about to have me going to Google myself, like what?
Look. I try to. Hey, let's hit it with the this or that, bro.
Bro, you're not gonna read the review?
No, that's not. I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right, my bad. All right. So this or that. So obviously we can't do brunch or dinner because we know what your answer is.
Breakfast.
Well, no, actually, I like dinner better. I like dinner.
For sure.
Why? As a chef owning the kitchen, why you prefer dinner over brunch?
More options.
Like food options? What you talking about?
Variety. Dinner could be anything. Breakfast is like, I feel like it's subject to the few main items that people just switch around and make into different things.
Gotcha.
You always gonna have eggs. You always gonna have bacon. You always like.
Yeah.
Those are typical breakfast things. So I feel like dinner is a little all over the place. You can have a soup, a salad, a sandwich, a steak. That's all kinds of stuff.
You can have breakfast for dinner too.
Exactly. So you just answered your own question.
They just be like, we serve breakfast all day because people be wanting that at like a 7
plenty of
hour.
time. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I can definitely, for sure.
When I get some employees, I'm gonna extend my hours.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got a question off of the dinner zone.
Oh,
when you on a date, Cutter, you want your date to sit across from you or beside you?
Oh, that's a crazy thing because now I be seeing people. I was like, which one is normal? I just thought this question like yesterday.
See, that's the podcast for people that think about real life stuff, like math and where you want to sit at.
Two guys came in the restaurant and sat beside each other. So I was like, when you're on a date, you're supposed to be side to side or front to front? But I normally
valid question.
I like face to face.
Okay,
so you need that face to face.
Yeah. Are guys supposed to sit beside each other? Or
I feel like when I go out with
you always sit at a bar, so like I'm gonna sit next to you at the bar.
Have we ever really? Let me see.
But we also look at. I feel like we're also looking for a high table. And we gonna sit at the high table on the sides of the high table.
All right. So what if they ain't got no high tables? The bar.
It's a booth.
Got a booth.
It's a booth. No.
You got a table with 4 chairs. A table with 4 chairs.
And my table with 4 chairs. It's like a diagonal situation.
We gonna casually slide this.
We gonna casually into that thing.
We go catty corner that
Hey, that's a wild question. I never thought of that though.
Hey, you order something, Cutter. Hey, that's a fact. Cause like,
I mean, it's crazy because we both was on the same thing. I thought this yesterday. I swear to God.
cause like, even if we sitting across from each other, like one person might be sitting this way, the other one sitting like I'm like,
It's not real straight.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on this type of time.
Hey,
you know, I'm like,
yeah. We're not gonna
different.
accidentally play. We're not gonna accidentally play footsie. That's not
right. We just said
that's not no accident gonna happen.
I'm like, look, hey, I'm this way.
Hey,
you this way? I'm this way.
Yeah, we went to DC for the Million Man March. It was me, you, Corey, and Chris. We sat at the table, and like one side of the table was a booth, and the other side was like chairs. I swear I was like at the corner of the table. Calvin was sitting beside me. So Calvin was like here. It was some good space. And I'm like at the corner. And I feel like I think Corey was facing away from like his back was to Chris. And like his back was like to the table a little bit. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
ain't no accidents gonna happen, and it's so crazy. We be doing it, don't even know.
It's wild. It's so wild. Yeah, we definitely sit on the other side. That's a fact. But yeah, what is that sound?
It's probably Cutting tapping on.
No, it's not. It was happening at when y'all last interviewed.
Oh, what? I didn't even hear it till just now.
Sundress season, hoodie season.
Okay.
Huh?
Sundress or hoodie season. What's up, Cutter? How you moving?
Sundress. I like dresses, so we'll go with sundress.
So, like girls
in the bad season.
You said what?
I feel like females be stealing hoodies, like they be lit for hoodie season, but nobody today
won a hoodie season.
Nobody won a hoodie. Amen.
All right,
the male trippers. I'm tripping.
I don't know what that sound is, bro. So look, you got a question that you need to ask. Are you going to Google or are you going to the group chat?
The group chat, you said?
Yeah. Are you going to Google or are you going to your group chat where everything goes down in that group chat?
I'm not big on group chat, so I ain't really a part of too many.
Oh, okay. The group chat. Group chat is low-key like group chat is Google too. Like group chat could be in somebody's Google. Real talk,
bro. My football group chat is better than ESPN. I put that on God. My football chat is better than ESPN.
I believe it. I'm on mute on all the group chats I'm a part of. So
you get the notification. You get the text message before you get the ESPN notification. You get the text like, "Yo, Dak hurt."
Look, Dak ain't even get hurt on TV yet. Dak got hurt. What? How you know that?
And then half the time you be confused, like, "Yo, what is going on?" Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. And then you just randomly see it. You might see it on Instagram or like TVs, like, "Oh, this is what they was talking about 2 hours ago."
And he just got hurt 2 minutes ago.
Definitely updated with the top news.
Yeah, bring me the pretzels. But all right, that's what it is though. Fuss, you got any other ones?
No, I'm good with my this today. We tapped in on that where you sit at jump. I'm good.
Word.
I still got time.
Cutter, we appreciate you coming on. Thank you. What is I guess you got any new dishes coming up for Cuttas Kitchen that you could share or?
We're in the process of building up some new things in there, and then I am working on a new menu, so it'll be a little bit more lunchier items. So
okay. All right. So nevertheless,
what kind of items? You said munchier items?
Lunch.
Oh, lunchier. Did you say lunchier? Sorry.
Lunches. I'm pulling up. When I pull up, I'm pulling up. And tell mom.
Yeah, nah.
Look, tell mom I need a hug. Tell her I need a hug. I ain't get a hug yet.
Cutter, we appreciate you.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah. I can't let you go without getting crazy.
That's a fact. Well, Cutter, thank you again. Appreciate you coming on. Hey, if you ever in the 7-5 or if you ever in Virginia, period, in the Hampton Roads area.
I travel too, so book me.
And she travels too,
and
so
and she got
booked and busy. She will come in ladies' hands in your kitchen and get you right. So pull up. But again, Cutter, appreciate you. I'm glad I got to meet the person behind the restaurant that I always see. So from now on, I'm not leaving VA. I'm gonna have to plan my days accordingly to make sure I hit Cuttas Kitchen before I head back up top. So
check Google when we're open.
Yeah, I got your hours. You know, I got to. If I'm not on the way by 12 o'clock, then I'm in trouble. I got to be on my way to Norfolk.
Cause
but you never know. You know how Norfolk be giving it up though. You know right by Hampton how they be giving it up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say if I'm not on the way by 12, if I'm not on 64 by 12, then I'm gonna be upset. So, but I'm gonna pull up on you for sure. But again, thank you, appreciate you.
Thank you.
And you take care.
Thanks, Cutter. Love you. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna just text you. Y'all open? Fudge. Look at the web.
Fudge going fudge.
Fudge going fudge.
All right, later.
Hey, that was
what that was. Yeah, that was hit $130. We had $136 right now.
God, it was dope.
Yeah,
it was definitely a side that, I mean, like everything, the behind the scenes, she travels, just her and her mother. It's a restaurant, like, so they got tables and all that. And for her just to be two people doing everything, but she got to be tired. You got to get up every day and cook.
You doing it all, bro. Like, I mean, and on top, like being in the kitchen is different than like doing honestly, like what we doing, sitting here and doing a podcast. Like we be on my phone, like typing and like putting stuff together and talking on the phone, but like, nah, Erica in the kitchen getting
busy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like putting on for everybody. So like, I can't wait to get out there and try it. And, definitely support E-Cutter and the 7-5 like all together, man.
All at the same time.
But yeah, man, hey, that was the second quarter of a Black Business Near You, or OTS production. That was just that we just thought would be beneficial to not only us, but to everybody, that watches us and listens to us and supports us on the regular. I want to say shout out. I want to give a huge shout out to my family, yo. Like a bunch of my cousins pulled up. Shout out to my cousin Ernesto pulled back up. My brother Josh pulled up. Theo always is in the mix. My cousin Tam is always in the mix. So just shout out to y'all for continuing to support us. We really appreciate it. It's just love is love, man. So thank you for that. We're not gonna hold y'all too much longer because we know the Heat about to win Game 6, so we can get to Game 7.
Well, he is losing 34-51, but we could, yeah.
Damn. All right, yeah. I mean, what quarter are we in? Second?
Yeah, second. I'm looking at the comments now. Why can't I speak on the Giants, Tamara?
I don't know why you can't speak on the count.
I'm saying Tamara. Oh, Amberly.
I was supposed to lose. Amberly pulled up.
Yeah, Amberly pulled up.
Rolling through these comments real quick because I definitely missed a few. Oh yeah, shout out to Amberly. Who else? Let's see.
Ernesto.
Definitely.
I said it right.
Ernesto. Yeah, my cousin.
I was working with one of my kids, and Ernesto did something wild in like the word problem.
Oh, you got Ernesto in your class?
No, Ernesto was the math word problems. Like if Ernesto, I'm like, Ernesto was messing us up. My kid could not move on because Ernesto was doing something crazy. I'm like, well, just add it up. You know why he was MX plus B, 65 miles per hour. Carry the decimal place. I'm trying to teach the kid, but Ernesto was messing us up all day. I'm like, Ernesto, but when I read it, I'm like, where did I hear this name from? It's your brother.
It's my brother. It's my man. It's my man. Word, man. Hey, next week we got another quarter lined up.
Third quarter.
3 more lined up. It's gonna be a good one, a nice little mix. Yeah, man, y'all just gonna have to stay tuned in for the rollout. I've been getting a little crafty with the IG situations. Or at least trying to. I'm probably trash.
Hey, yeah, let's give a shout out to Calvin. All the artwork, everything I see on the social media, the blends, the the effects. He sent them to me.
Man.
I was like, dang, Calvin did this show. Calvin did this show.
Yeah, man. I be like, it be taking me some time. Like what Chris Mack was talking about last week. Like, I'm so glad that we was able to get that. I was able to get a couple beats from my man KB, yo, because now I ain't sometimes when I can't think of the music to go with it, I just go get one of my own beats. You know what I'm saying? I just go get my own heat and like, all right, this will work right here with it perfectly. So, but yeah, ain't nothing like your own. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing like your own.
Yeah, ain't nothing like your own. But yeah, man, like I just I'm excited for next week. Like I said, we just gonna mix it up, and then we got one more week after that. We're gonna wrap up the fourth quarter. Wrap this month up with our campaign of Black business near you, man. Like I hope y'all getting some good brands, some good information, just something for y'all to tap into, maybe.
Every time we do
you might
like,
know somebody that can.
We plan it, we make questions, we talk about it and all that. And I feel like when we get up here, like it just go to a place where it's so informational and so valuable.
Yeah.
Like I take something every time from everybody. You know what I mean? Like
Lillard
Tax Accounting, bro. The whole stuff you're talking about doing it in your crib and the electricity bill and all that, that's wild crazy. But that it makes sense. Like, but I would never think that Cuttas doing her thing in the kitchen is just her. Like that speaks volumes to me. She started 15, 2020, got her own restaurant, and it's just her and her mother. That's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got me wanting to talk about math. Like now I'm thinking about the 65 miles per hour when I'm driving on the freeway. Like it's dope. So as much as I'm taking from it, I hope the strippers is taking from it too.
Yeah, shout out to the strippers. Hey, appreciate
the strippers.
Hey, my brother like O'Neal definitely dropped some gems because like I'm a huge fan of drug dealers. Like I'm a drug dealers fan. At least like the drug dealers back in the day. So to know that not only were they drug dealers, but they were smart at it too. Hey, shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to y'all for doing this. I mean, I feel like you can't be a dummy as a drug. Like the dummies get caught. It's like we don't know the dummies.
No, we don't know them because they done got caught.
They got caught.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to get them. That was
smart. What's the American Gangster with Denzel?
Yeah. Nicky Barnes. That's who. He was in that joint.
Fire.
Yeah, I think there might have been Cuba in that joint, if I'm not mistaken.
Cuba.
No, I'm saying Cuba was Nicky Barnes, is what I'm saying. In
the joint.
Yeah, in the movie. I think
when he was getting crazy with the blue magic.
Yeah.
Didn't care. He's like, I buy it. Now I can do what I want with it now. But you can't call it blue magic. You can call it
a brand name.
But you can't call it blue magic.
It's yours. Blue magic. Yep. Facts, yo. Hey, but we getting ready to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Next week, third quarter.
We back at it. Third quarter.
We definitely crowning an NBA champion, giving it respect where it's due. Hopefully we get a game 7, but based on what Fush just told me, may or may not look like.
AD just dunked it on what's the dude with the crazy haircut? He played for the Warriors. What's his name?
Iguodala.
Got an inbound under the basket. AD just went up and got fouled.
Lakers mad. They weren't supposed to lose last game, but they did.
Yeah, it's looking real bad, but
damn. All right, man. Well, look, I'm gonna go finish watching this game. I also about to go watch that. We got Vikings and Seahawks tonight playing too. I'm still rooting for tonight, so he 7, whatever.
All right, hey strippers, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Strippers, y'all take care.
We out. We see you next week.
Peace.